everyone, today's video is going to be an update on a series that I haven't updated y'all in a while, but it's called This or That. So it's where I take two items that I feel like are pretty similar and I to tell y'all if I think you should buy one or the other. So we've got Hippo and Kanga helping us. Today I'm going to talk about pink hair dye. So obviously you can probably tell I do have pink hair. I probably should have worn my hair down today, but I didn't want to shower and like actually deal with it. I do have curly hair and it's, you know, like this long or so, but it's pink. Hopefully, I think you can at least appreciate that even with my hair being up. Hippo is just trying to compare black hair versus pink hair. Mine's definitely pink. So I originally dyed my hair. I bleached it with Manic Panic dye, and then I dyed it with Punky hair dye, and then that kind of faded out, and that was in June. It is now November. It was like late June because my dad got married on June 16th, I want to say, around there, and I didn't want to have pink hair for his wedding, and you can probably tell it's a little pink, but my hair naturally, here we can pull some of these pieces out, is a dark brown, and I've had this channel for many years, so you can definitely look at my natural hair color, because I've never dyed it before. I did pink, so I went blonde, or I bleached it with the Manic Panic dye, because I had to bleach it, and then I went Punky hair dye. Worked great. Then I went Arctic Fox just because it was kind of fading, and it does fade pretty quickly. And that worked well, and then I did the Ion hair dye, the permanent hair dye, and that went terribly, and I think it's probably my own fault because I left it in a lot longer than it said to, and it bleached my hair, completely bleached it, which is not what I wanted. I wanted it to be hot pink, so that wasn't good. And then I used a box dye the next day, which you shouldn't have, but I did because I had blonde hair and I hated it, and that didn't really stay in my hair very long. So I was just kind of at like a loss, and this was like April, like September, and I didn't know what to do because I knew dyeing my hair like all the time was not good for it, and I didn't want it to fall out, and my hair is also chemically processed because it's permed. So I went to Ulta to try to find something, and I found this. This is the KeraColor Color and Conditioner in hot pink. Here we are. So this is, I want to say it's $22. And it's got 12 ounces of product, and it's supposed to help your hair turn hot pink. So I started using this because, again, my hair was bleached. And it is pink. Like, the product itself, there we go. Sorry, you can tell it's almost out. It's pink. And it smells fine. It smells kind of soapy. And it does okay. I think it does a decent job. It was definitely turning my hair pinker, but it wasn't super noticeable. It wasn't like a big change, which is kind of what I wanted. And so then I found out that Punky made a similar thing. It's pretty much the exact same thing, really. It's a color depositing shampoo and conditioner. This is a conditioner, which is supposed to be slightly less harmful than a shampoo and conditioner, but it still is a cleansing conditioner. And this is the shade Pink Tabulous. And so I decided, let me go ahead and purchase this and see how they compare. This, I want to say, it's got 8.5 ounces, so it's smaller. And I want to say it was $14. So price-wise, they're really similar. Because if you consider that this is 2/3 the size of this, almost, they're pretty similar. This is still slightly more. But this, the first time I used it, my hair was hot pink. And I haven't dyed it. Like I said, it was bleach blonde. It was bad. And then I did that like purpley pink shade, and it was dark, but it faded really quickly. This turned my hair hot pink overnight. It really did. And so I've been kind of going back and forth. I use them every morning, and this just works so much better if you want a true hot pink like I have. This is not a pink tint. Like, you don't look at my hair and go, I wonder, is her hair pink? You're like, hey girl, your hair's pink. This one also has like a nice kind of bubblegum scent, and you can see the product is also hot pink. So it depends, I think, on what you're going for. If you want just a very slight pink hint to your hair, this works very well. If you want your hair to be hot pink, this works very well. So it depends on what you're going for. I like the Punky a lot better. I do, like I said, I have decently thick hair. I use 3 pumps of this in order to get enough to really saturate my hair. And with this, I kind of use a palm size. I mean, I use a lot, but it works. And I do really like them. I haven't had any issues with like the products messing my hair up. I don't know. I haven't compared the list. So water is the first for both. Alcohol, yeah, cetyl alcohol is the second. Then we've got chloride, we've got glycerin. Chloride's the third. So they seem like they have pretty similar ingredient lists. Sulfatine. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't seem like either of these is like healthier than the other, from what I can tell. I don't think so. So they're at least the main ingredients are really similar. So I don't know if that really matters. I don't know about the cruelty-free status of either of these. Let's see. This one definitely doesn't say it's cruelty-free. Yeah, this one says if you have bleach hair, it'll make your hair hot pink. And it has this like color gradation. I never got that much color depositing. I did not. Let's see what this says as far as cruelty-free. I don't know if Punky is a cruelty-free brand. I do not. I know Lime Crime makes a pink hair dye, but they don't make a product like this. Oh my gosh. Why can I not peel this? Sorry. All right. Yeah, it doesn't, it just has the same thing in French and Spanish, which is beneficial, but I don't speak those languages. So it's not helpful for me specifically. Good for other people though. So I don't think either of them are cruelty-free. So if that's a factor, at least neither one of them advertised to be cruelty-free. But I do love this, and I think it's a great way to keep your hair dye up. I haven't, like I said, I haven't dyed my hair since early September, and it is now November. So that's 2 months without dyeing my hair at all. Everything is this. I do want to bleach it just at the roots because I can tell that this brown is really coming through. So I think I'm going to bleach my roots and then dye it with the Punky hair dye again before Christmas, just so that my hair looks very pink for Christmas, because why would I not want the most pink hair for Christmas? But I really love it. I will also say that I use a combination of these, and the other day my hair just felt really thick. So both of these, I feel it more with the KeraColor than the Punky, but I can like almost feel it depositing the color on my hair. And sometimes I like feel build up in my scalp. Now this doesn't happen often, but it does happen occasionally. And I just felt, because I don't use anything else. I don't use any other shampoo or conditioner or anything, just these. And I just felt like my hair wasn't great. So what I did was I just used a normal shampoo. And it wasn't a sulfate-free shampoo. It should have been. It was not, just because I still had it and I wanted to use it up. So bear that in mind. And it did strip a lot of the color out. So I don't think if you don't continuously use these, if you, like use normal shampoo, maybe if you use sulfate-free, that'll be better, of course. But it won't last if you don't continually use these. But I think they're great. And I think if you have, especially if you have blonde hair and you're kind of like playing around with the idea, then this will show you what you look like with that color hair. They do have more than just pink. I only use pink because I only have pink hair, and I don't foresee myself dyeing it another color, at least not right now. And I don't foresee myself going back to brunette, at least not right now, because I love my pink hair and I never want to go brunette again. So there's that. So for this or that, for me, I definitely recommend the Punky hair color shampoo and conditioner over the KeraColor. But again, it depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for just a hint of color, I think you might like this better, because this is a lot more impactful. If you have dark hair, so like I said, I haven't bleached my roots since June. So I do think it kind of shows up, but it's not, it's a light hint of pink. And again, I think that's predominantly due to this Punky hair color. I think if you have darker hair and you try this, I don't think it'll show up at all, honestly. I could be wrong, but I don't think it will. So if you just want a hint of color and you have light hair, go for this. Anybody else, go for the Punky. That's what I would recommend. But yeah, so that's my thoughts on these two pretty similar items. So for this or that, I choose this over that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, if you have any questions, requests, suggestions, or comments, go ahead and leave those down below, and I'll just see you all real soon. Bye.